Is the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures actually worth the $25 ticket? Watch this video to see why I think that it is. Starting with the price, adults are $25, seniors $19, and all kids under the age of 17 are free. This museum takes you through the history of filmmaking with costumes, props, and interactive exhibits from some of the biggest movies ever made. There are also exhibits dedicated to filmmakers like Bong Joon-ho and Steven Spielberg. They even have an Oscars photo setup where you can snap your own pictures, which was such a fun experience. And one of my favorite parts was seeing the real Oscar statues up close. Not to mention that this room alone is such a vibe. I also did the Godfather photo experience, which is free. It makes you feel like you stepped into one of the most iconic movies ever made. Then I somehow lost track of time at the Barbie exhibit. One thing I will say is that this space was filled with a ton of kids, of course, but they also had setups in here where kids could also play in color as well. After that, I wandered over to the Beauty and the Beast. Seeing the movie figurines actually was so much cooler in real life than I was expecting. And from there, I headed over to the Marilyn Monroe exhibit. Seeing Marilyn's costumes and learning more about the person behind the Hollywood icon was honestly one of the highlights of my visit. I didn't know much about her before I got there, but by the time I left, I had learned so much more than what I already knew. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen every single movie that was on display, including Jaws, but I had to show you guys because you probably have. Now, before I left, I made my way to the 5th floor terrace. You get an amazing perspective of Los Angeles and the Hollywood Hills, making it the perfect place to take a break before heading back down. If you're wondering how long you need to go, I'd plan for at least 2 hours, especially if you like to read the exhibits and take photos. The only thing I skipped on was the museum, restaurant, and bakery. It looked nice, but it was a little bit more expensive than what I wanted to spend at that time. Instead, I walked 10 minutes to the Grove and grabbed food there, which ended up being the perfect way to end the afternoon. So if you're looking for something different to do in LA that's indoors, interactive, and full of movie history, I definitely recommend checking out the Academy Museum.